And it used to be you play on the waterfall stage, like you better hope to God you don't get on the right half of the stage.
Oh, yeah, and the other most notable part of the patch is that it slowed down the pre-jump frames a little bit, which makes it a little harder to jump out of setups.
3 to 4, I believe, right?
Right, 3 to 4.
Okay. So Ice kind of likes to play a moving tank sort of style where he kind of stays in place, doesn't really get too aggressive with the dash, just so I'm using my words right there.
Right.
He kind of lets his buttons do the holding for him. I haven't really seen Brolylegs play too much, so I'm kind of interested to see how he approaches that.
Pretty lame. He's pretty lame in general. He walks backwards a lot.
Okay.
What we're seeing here is that 2 fireballs in a row have been read by Ice. We saw 1 jumped and then 1 V-skilled, and that's completely taking control of the match. Brolylegs uses that V-skill so well. It fakes the fireball really well at the angle it comes in.
That was a good check by Ice after the forward roundhouse, especially since it's new. It's checking people on their minus buttons.
100%.
A lot of people are letting people get away with that, and you got to check that. That was a great air.
So what's great about Chun-Li is that her jump heavy kick hits on both sides. So where Bison can fake you out by going on either way after his head stomp, Chun-Li will hit no matter which side he chooses.
One of the few characters, check that. That was a great air.
So what's great about Chun-Li is that her jump heavy kick hits on both sides. So where Bison can fake you out by going on either way after his head stomp, Chun-Li will hit no matter which side he chooses.
One of the few characters with a neutral independent button.
Right.
Neutral jump, that is.
And Ice smartly goes for an earlier jump in order to beat the air.
Yeah, kind of respects him on the wake up. I understand. Wow. He just says, no, eat this. Good cross up.
That course hop is so good because it's way safer than doing a jump over.
Yes. You don't have to worry about getting anti-air if you badly timed it. Good fireball. Keeps him in check. That is neutral on block. Most
and
people
so the throw is
that.
perfectly timed. Exactly.
Throws at the stand
instant overhead and misses the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was trying to be an instant over to stop the match.
Good nice block by Ice. He's reading all of those.
This should kill. Oh, it misses the special cancel.
This is the
+1. No jab comes, though.
Good job. Ice has been getting a lot of those jump reads on the fireballs. I want to see if Brolylegs adjusts in the next match and kind of looks for the stand short a little bit more.
Right, you see him right now faking down jabs instead of fireballs because he's so worried about getting jumped on.
Now, he got away with that stand roundhouse the last match a couple of times. Good recognition by Ice to adjust appropriately. That's kind of been his go-to poke in neutral. I don't know if I agree with it, per se.
Very nice, no juggle. And yeah, Ice is just backing off because he knows the 3-framer will trade.
Yeah, Brolylegs is doing a good job of checking with jabs. Ice kind of letting Brolylegs hang himself right now. Not really going too aggressive, just looking for the mistakes to come to him. And I like that. I like that a lot.
And what I like about that is after he had a head stomp, he backed all the way off and just kept the corner. And is just actually saying the moving tank.
Yes.
He pushes you to the corner and then he never puts himself back inside it.
Minimal risk approach.
And that's big for Bison because despite the fact that Bison is extremely slow, his normals have a lot of priority and are all mostly plus.
Yes.
That's plus, mediums are plus, fierce is into ball is plus.
Yeah, and he gets a jump in again. Brolylegs is throwing those fireballs at the same spot. He's doing it right outside of footsie range, which is kind of the death zone when it comes to traditional fireball meta. He's getting his instant air legs going. We were talking about
and this time he goes over instead to get the corner back.
Really smart. Using a bar to get out of there every time.
He's not even using the head stomp to hit him necessarily, just to position himself on the screen exactly where he wants.
He's playing leapfrog with it.
Right, total leapfrog.
Yeah. And that was a good check.
Oh, and the bait on the V reversal is perfect.
I don't know if Bison has the walk speed to just walk under the head stomps, but I can't say I agree with it.
I don't think he has the walk speed to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shimmy, but a little too late.
Yeah.
Fireball trades, both knocked down.
Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky. Doesn't have the bar to close it out. He's gonna need
and
one
of course,
more touch.
the cross through is only in V trigger.
Yes.
Bison will never pass through unless he's in V trigger, at which point he gets more invincible dash that's able to cross you up.
Correct. Brolylegs still resorting to this, the sweep a lot in neutral.
One thing Ice has realized is that because Brolylegs only air to airs, if he jumps with an earlier air normal, it's extremely hard for him to deal with.
Yeah, which is really good from a Bison standpoint because that jump strong.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of output from
that. He needs to start anti-airing on the ground. Brawly, or I don't see him winning this match.
Yeah, and Chun-Li has such a good grounded anti-air with stand short. Best one in the game.
Right.
Now Ice is loaded up with bar. He has one round up. I'm expecting him to...
Nice super. That's it.
Not guessing that. Was definitely guessing a hit confirm, but you know, when you got the lead, you got the lead. You got to do it
I
sometimes.
don't mind the option with the lead, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a read. Broly's been meeting every time. Bison typically doesn't have a reversal. It's hard to bait someone on just a super. It's not like a character with a DP, right? He only has that option once. It blows all his bar. You're a little less likely to do it. And so, of course, it works more often.
Also, if you're not 100% familiar with the Bison matchup, he does stay airborne for a slight moment on the super recovery. So some people kind of flub up the punish.
Yeah, flub the punish a lot. Very nice.
Now, Brolylegs, I think he's resorting to the neutral jump roundhouse as a preemptive anti-air. And I don't agree with that. I think he should stick to the jump, the stand short, keep it strictly reactionary. Once you turn that anti-air into a guessing game, you're really opening yourself up.
Exactly, and as you said, yeah, Ice has been doing a great job doing early jump fierces to beat that.
And Ice just dominating the corner, taking huge advantage of the forward roundhouses, and that is minus. Good punishment by Brolylegs. He's going to have to really make something happen right here. Good blow block on the activate.
Yes.
Wow.
I am not sure what that was, but it worked.
You know, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Ice knew what that was either.
One cool thing we saw that match was Ice used the target combo that Bison has. It's rarely used. It only combos on counter hit, actually.
The target combo only combos on counter hit?
It only combos on counter hit, but it's good as a counter poke. So if you believe that they're going to poke, stance growing buffered into the down forward fierce will only come out if it hits, obviously, thus comboing on counter hit.
And you have to respect the EX double reverse on block. He's plus 13. That means any of his big buttons are going to keep it airtight. You cannot match there. You just can't.
And getting hit by Bison's big buttons is the worst thing you can do.
Oh my god, we got ghetto resets. Activate into the flip kick.
We might see head stomp to get out of the corner again unless Broly puts him inside. I just hate when people put themselves in the corner like that.
Yeah, it's not worth mixing it up. The second we say that, Ice says, you know, screw you commentators, I'm doing it.
It's a little better for Bison in a situation just because he's a teleport.
Yes.
So he can obviously go in and out at his own leisure, whereas Chun-Li has a tough time getting out of the corner.
Yeah.
She has a really floaty jump. She needs to knock you down and then, of course, do the forward heavy to go over you. That's the only way she can escape.
Fight.
I will say the down forward roundhouse jump attack is a little bit more reliable against characters that don't have crosscut DPs.
Right.
So that's the thing. Now, I do like the stand fierce here, and I do like the forward strong. I don't like that he's still kind of resorting to the preemptive anti-airs with the neutral jump. I'd like to see primarily the stand strong to the stand fierces. He got away with that roundhouse against the teleport, but I don't think he was checking him.
Right, yeah, I totally agree with that. All right, so Broly finally with a life lead in the match for the first time in a while. I think he should just be looking for anti-airs and...
Yeah, he closed it out solid there. Ice kind of ran into a lot of things.
Right.
Sometimes when you have a big lead, you kind of play a little bit faster.
And the crush
You can feel if you can, but yeah, big damage.
And here we're seeing Chun-Li's classic corner problem. Gets over, though, of course, with the corpse hop.
Yes. One thing I want to see Ice check a little bit more, though, is the crouch jab through the crouch medium kick from Chun-Li. It is a 5-frame gap, so...
Right, yeah, you can easily do a jab in between that, no matter how slow your jab is. And nice match. It's only -1, so you can always mash.
The crouch medium kick?
The forward heavy kick.
Oh, the forward heavy
Unless
kick.
it hits medium.
Yes.
If Bison gets a setup after all his throws, you cannot. You have to hold the down forward fierce there every time.
And that forward roundhouse only has 2 active frames, so the timing is very strict
Right.
to be pressed. Or neutral.
Fight.
Nice
Wow.
slide, punishes the recovery.
Yeah, that was a nice slide. He hasn't shown it once throughout this whole set without, you know, having V-trigger on deck. So it's nice to thread that once in a while. Now he has all the pressure here. This is always a key moment that I find in this game when someone is about to get stunned. You see some people get 13 for the overhead, some people get 13 for the throw. I love to do, personally, shimmy right at that moment.
Oh, yeah, because they want to tech that throw. No one wants to get stunned up and throw because that's the best damage, right?
Yeah. The single hit into stun. Wow, that was a tricky one. I didn't think it would land on that side.
And something about scissor kicks, they're all minus. However, oftentimes they'll leave you out of the range of even your longest pokes.
Yes.
Where Bison can hit you. So,
Ice is doing a really good job of canceling into his scissors at max range on the crouch medium punch. So that makes it so that the crouch jab doesn't whiff. Now, even though it's -3, even if you don't have a punish, you can still check with a far range move. So
Totally.
I do like using a stand fierce or a crouch medium kick in that situation.
yes, exactly. And Bison, in that situation, can wait, make that move whiff, and then punish with his own standing medium kick, which is what Ice is doing that round. And Ice at 4 up already.
Yeah, he's 4 up. He's getting really good mileage out of the unsafe sweeps. I mean, he's doing them without V-Trigger on deck, so.
Nice dash under anti-air.
Yeah. Also getting a lot of mileage out of the Stan Fierces. I mean, we've been hearing the crush counters this whole set.
Very nice frame trap. All right, and that's always at least even, if not more plus.
Yeah, and I mean, in Bison players' defense, it's kind of hard to space that sweep with his walk speed.
Yes.
So typically with other characters, once you see that big trigger activated, you're like, okay, time to start spacing the sweep or the slide. Bison can't really do that. So good corner pressure here. Tex to throw. He's in a good spot right now.
I think that's the least movement we've ever seen in an SF5 match.
Yeah, that was the first stare down I've seen in a long time. I mean, I played 10 matches in pools today. I didn't have a single stare down.
Yeah, totally. Oh, it backs off to bait the sweep, but nothing comes.
Yeah, and I like that option with the EX Scissors because he is going to be +1 regardless.
Such a good
Next touch is going to kick. That was a good move. One thing we haven't yet to see from Brolylegs is super. You can link it off the stand strong or the forward strong, but he's been really gun shy of that and kind of resorting to the bar for reversal and EX leg combo purposes.
One thing Ice has done a nice job of is we talked about the fact that at +1, Bison isn't that good, but if down forward Fierce is spaced far enough, Chun-Li's low jab isn't quite far enough to reach, so he can set up a counter poke situation.
Yes.
Like right there.
With punish the punish attempt. Oh, misses the follow-up.
It's plus on block.
Gotta respect it. Not plus
Misses
on
the
block.
punish.
Oh, he probably did not do the right scissors. You have to do a lower strength in V-Trigger mode. You can cancel the Sand Fierce to the roundhouse scissors outside of V-Trigger, but in V-Trigger mode, you cannot cancel
They
to
get a little
roundhouse.
bit slower, right?
Yeah, you have to cancel it into the medium kick scissors. So it doesn't get the punish on that. Actually, is that minus the sweep in V-Trigger?
The sweep, so in Chun-Li's V-Trigger, her normals become more plus on hit. They do not change on block.
Okay.
So it is just as minus, but it's a little hard for Bison to punish due to his sweep being, you know, a slow slide.
All right, guys, give it up
Ice
for
makes quick work, does a really solid job of playing. Piece of the match for me was making the proper reads after the forward Fierce every single time. He was very consistent with that, and kind of what made him keep up the corner pressure. Great sportsmanship from the two of them.
Totally, and the corner pressure and the other big deal was Brawly not ground to ground, not ground to air anti-airing.
We didn't see a single stand short anti-air,
Not one.
which is a huge portion of a Chun-Li